all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life.
Whew, mercy. Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah.
I just realized my middle part's not really in the middle. Oh well. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariane G. If this is your first time seeing my face, this video is going to be all about this hair that I've installed. It is a 360 frontal wig that I purchased from a vendor on Aliexpress called Elva Hair. So if you want to see how I got the hair this straight and how I, think, what am I talking about? I have no idea. So if you want to see my thoughts on this hair as well as how I styled the hair and this quick makeup look that I threw in, then keep on watching. So yeah, we're gonna get started with my hair. So I just wanted to let you guys know this hair is from a company on AliExpress called Elva, and I'll put the specifications of the hair that I got up on the screen right now. But I purchased this hair as a wig. So normally I'll buy bundles and I'll just construct the wig myself, but I just bought this as a fully constructed wig because I just couldn't be bothered. I want to say that I paid extra to get a bit of a higher density, but as you can see, this hair is not very thick. But I guess if you like a more like natural look, you wouldn't mind it. So I'll put the length of the hair that I got, the type of hair that I got, and then the density that I got up on the screen. So what I'm going to be doing now is just using this hot comb to kind of finish flattening out the top of the hair. I've already run my flat iron through it on my wig head, and then once I've put it on my head, I just go ahead and flatten out any other areas that I feel need it. So that's just what I'm going to be doing really quickly. This is my first time really installing a full frontal, so be nice to me in the comments, guys. Like, I know it's not perfect, but I think it's pretty decent for my first time. So I'm just gonna go in and smooth everything out. This is a huge game changer. If you're wearing a closure, if you're wearing a frontal, whatever hair you're wearing, this makes a huge difference, and I didn't really realize it until recently. But if you can, go out and get yourself a little plug-in not flat iron, a plug-in hot comb, and trust me, it'll look way better. Alrighty, so I think that I'm done flattening it out. I may go back in at the end and run it through a few more times, but as you can tell, it's pretty darn flat up at the top. And now I know some people think that this is straight enough, but as you can see, there are still some waves, and I'm just the type of person, I really like for my hair to be like bone straight. So that leads me to another thing. As you saw earlier, the hair is a straight texture, and I would say that the hair, it straightens really well. I have run into issues when the hair is not straight. So even though the hair is straight, once I wash it and let it air dry, it is a bit wavy. So it has a bit of a wave when it's in its natural texture. It's a really pretty wave. I'll see if I can show you guys like a clip of what it looks like when it's just washed and air dried. It has really pretty waves, but it tangles like crazy when the hair isn't bone straight. When the hair is bone straight, I have no issues with it tangling. I will say that the only place that it does tend to tangle would be in the nape of the wig. But other than that, you don't really have an issue. As you guys saw, the hair is pretty affordable. So I do think that it's the type of hair that you have to kind of comb throughout the day, maybe at least once, maybe 2 times. Just if you have the time, if you brush through it throughout the day, it helps the hair flow better, and it helps it not to tangle up on itself. But I wouldn't say that it tangles drastically. It just, you'll get a snag here and there throughout the day. Let's see what else about this hair. The hair, like I said, it straightens really nicely. It curls okay. Since it is straight hair, the curls don't necessarily stay all day. They will drop a bit. But normally when I buy straight hair, it's to wear it straight. So I don't really have any issues with that, because I knew that I was buying straight hair, so I can't complain. Let's see, what else do I normally talk about? Oh my goodness, shedding. Lord have mercy. Listen, I always like heard girls talk about their hair like shedding really, really badly. I've never experienced like hair from Aliexpress that shed as bad as this. Like, I could just be sitting there and I'll look down and there'll be just a ton of just hair strands all over my clothes. Not necessarily broken hair, but like full pieces of hair that's just kind of shed from the root. And that's irritating. Like, nobody wants to be sitting somewhere and, you know, getting hair all over somebody's apartment or, you know, someone's office. So that is one thing that I find a bit annoying about the hair. It sheds quite a lot, and that's irritating. But I want to say that other than the shedding and the tangling when it's in its natural state, those are the 2 qualms that I have about the hair. And then the last thing would be the density. But as you guys saw in the price point, it's very, very affordable. So if you are on a budget and you don't really feel like constructing a wig on your own completely from scratch, I say this is a really, really good option. So I've kind of finished running the flat iron through this side of the hair. So I'm gonna go and do this side of the hair next. I did want to mention that I dyed the hair, not jet black, I dyed it like an off black with the Revlon Color Silk. And I'd say that the hair has a pretty decent shine. So to add a bit more shine, normally what I'll do is I'll go in with this Kenra blow dry spray. Well, it's not Kenra blow dry spray, it's the generic brand from Sally Beauty Supply. This thing, it smells so good, and it doesn't like weigh the hair down or anything. I put it in the hair literally right before I started filming. And then when I first wash the hair and flat iron the hair, after I'm done, I'll put just like a tiny, tiny bit of this. This is the L'Oreal Smooth Intense Frizz Taming Serum. This stuff does really well if you have just little pieces of hair that are sticking up. If you just take just a few drops of that, rub it in your hand, and literally just comb it through the hair like this, it really does help with static. It helps with frizz. So those are 2 products that the hair really agrees with. So I'm just gonna go straight in this side, and I'm gonna stop rambling because I think that that's all I have to say about the hair. Once I get back, I'll let you guys know what my final thoughts are and whether or not I recommend it. So I'll be right back. So after finishing up the other side of my hair, I moved on to my makeup. I used the Fenty Beauty foundation in 430. That shade's just a bit too cool for me, so I add a bit more golden undertones with the yellow e.l.f. mix to match adjuster, and I blend that out with a brush. Then I added the Maybelline Dream Lumi highlighting concealer in the shade medium deep, and I added that to a Makeup Revolution concealer that I have that's a bit too dark for me. And again, I blend that out with the same brush that I used to blend out my foundation. Then I move into this cheap contour that I bought from Primark. Not my favorite. It's called the My Perfect color concealer stick, and it's in the shade Rich Espresso. So I'm just putting that all around my face just to bring back some warmth to my face and a little bit of dimension. And I go in and I blend that out with my Real Techniques contour brush. So after I finish blending all of that out, I'm gonna move on to blending it out some more, apparently, with a fluffy brush just to make sure the highlight and the contour have blended. Then I go in with my Beauty Bakery Flour Powder in the yellow shade, and I use a sponge to apply that. And once I apply it, I wipe it off pretty quickly because I'm dry and I don't like leaving it on for too long. It makes me look a bit too cakey. So I'm just using a fluffy brush just to brush off the excess powder. Then here is the showstopper, the Fenty Beauty, is it Kilowatt highlighter in the shade Hustler Baby. It was my very first time using a Fenty Beauty highlighter. I know I'm super late to the party, but as you can see from these clips to come, I really enjoyed it. I forgot to mention that I used a ColourPop brow pencil in the shade Black and Brown to do my eyebrows, and then I just carved it out with my Makeup Revolution concealer. So I'm just finishing up my highlighter and blending it out with a fluffy brush because you don't want any super harsh edges. And then I'm going in to do my lips, which is the last thing. So I'm just lining my lips with a ColourPop lip liner. It's the Lippy Pencil in Pitch, and this is my first time using the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. So this is the original color that she came out with, and as you can see, I put on a ton of it, and I just can't stop staring at myself. Like, I love this lip gloss so much. I see why everybody raves about it. So yeah, I'm just gonna put on a ton of that, then set my face. I think I used a L'Oreal setting spray. And then, being the dummy that I am, I go in with even more lip gloss. I know I don't need it, but it's just so gorgeous. So I put on yet another coat, and that's it. So my hair's a bit frizzy at the top, so I'm gonna take a little bit of this L'Oreal Frizz Taming Serum that I was telling you guys about earlier. Just a teeny little bit. I'm gonna rub that in my hands and just put that at the top of my hair. And whatever's left, I'll just run it through the length of my hair. But I had a bit of, you know, those little short flyaways up at the top. So that's about it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Like I said, please check out Elva Hair if you're interested in getting a affordable, fully constructed lace frontal wig. From my personal experience, I would suggest trying this company out. They're really affordable, and I haven't really had any major issues with the hair. If you've ordered from this company before, whether it be a wig or just bundles, closures, what have you, let us know what your experience was down below. Let us know if you really enjoyed the hair, or if it was just okay for you, or maybe you had a really bad experience. We'd all be interested to find that out. And I'm sure it'll help anyone who's on the market to purchase from this hair company. So just in case you're not convinced to subscribe to my channel just yet, I'm gonna leave a few videos at the end of this one so that you can check some of the other things that I've uploaded onto my channel. And until next time, I'll see you guys next Monday. Bye, guys.
I'm okay with not being perfect, 'cause that's perfect to me. Nah, 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 nah. Yeah, that's perfect to me. Nah, 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 nah. 'Cause that's perfect to me.